Hope all of you are very fine. If you haven't subscribed our channel yet, then subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing videos like this. Number 9. Bir Geze Masali, Mahir, whose father was assassinated in the city of Denizli by Kurshad Kilimchi, returns 20 years later as a police inspector determined to avenge his father's death. On his first day back, he has a fateful encounter with a mesmerizing girl named Jan Fiza, the daughter of Kurshad, and instantly falls in love. As Mahir searches for this mysterious woman, he also keeps a close watch on Kurshad, waiting for him to slip up. Mahir realizes his chance will come at the wedding of Kurshad's daughter, but what he doesn't know is that this event will change his life forever, marking the beginning of a night filled with unexpected twists. Number 8. Sakir Pasa Ailesi. The series is based on the true story of Shakir Pasha family, an Ottoman dynasty shattered by scandal only to give rise to some of the 20th century's greatest artists. In 1911, Shakir Pasha was a retired Ottoman commander and history writer living in Bucharest when his elder son Javad returned from Oxford with an Italian wife. They all lived together in the family villa, where the bohemian Javad was increasingly at odds with his military father, who disapproved of Javad's wife and lifestyle. But Javad's wife became infatuated with the older man, and he was unable to resist. So began a chain of events that tore the Shakir Pasha family apart, which is just the beginning of their remarkable story. Number 7. Saint Alama Istanbul. Set in Istanbul, this series revolves around an impossible love. Shahrazad, a resilient and hopeful young woman studying in medical school, dreams of a bright future with her beloved Farhat. However, their lives are turned upside down when Farhat is wrongfully sentenced to death. In a desperate attempt to save him from gallows, Shahrazad turns to Bukbe, a man known for his dark influence, but there is a catch that she is unaware of. No favor from Bukbe comes without a price, as the unhappy marriage of Bukbe's daughter Shirin and his nephew Kubat intervenes with his plans to maintain his empire. Everyone's lives will be irrevocably changed, and nothing will ever be the same again. Number 6. Annam Ankara. Zohal Soydashli is a mother of three, married to Hassan, a man emotionally distant and shaped by a troubled childhood. After discovering his infidelity, Zohal, once a respected officer, struggles to rebuild her life and care for her children. Her journey through heartbreak, resilience, and the challenges of holding her family together forms the emotional core of this Turkish TV series. Number 5. Sahib Sizzler. A story of six siblings, Azize, Kemo, Zaliha, Fidan, Samit, and Balim, who, after suddenly losing their parents, struggle to stay united and survive. The roots of their tragedy track back to their parents, Bala and Rifat, whose forbidden love began in a village in Mardain. Rifat, a teacher, falls in love with Bala, but Yavuz, the wealthy and obsessive son of Mardain's richest family, kidnaps her. Despite his abuse, Bala escapes with Rifat and they build a skilled family in the forest, raising six children in peace. However, Yavuz's revenge shatters their world when he finds and attacks them. Fleeing to Istanbul, the siblings face the dangers of the city while seeking refuge with Uncle Aslan, their father's trusted friend. Number 4. Uzak Shahar. Alia Albora arrives in Mardain with her late father's funeral and their 5-year-old son to fulfill her husband's last will. However, this arrival marks a point of no return and there is no way out of Albora. The head of the Albora tribe, Jihan Albora, is not indifferent to Alia's struggle, but he refuses to let her take her children and leave. Confronting the darkness of the past, hidden secrets, and the harsh realities of the region, Alia Albora finds herself caught in a fierce struggle with her late husband's family. Number 3. Deha. Devran, a mathematical prodigy, has made a groundbreaking discovery in his doctoral thesis. He plans to go to the US with his childhood love Esme after getting a university scholarship. However, the only person Devran wants to impress with this success is his father Iskandar, who abandoned his family years ago. While protecting his family from Iskandar, Devran struggles to stop his younger brother Boran from getting involved with their father, who already has a plan for Buran. Devran's plans have to change after Buran enters Iskandar's world. Number 2. Syakalp. Sumru left the children she gave birth to at a young age and built a new life and family for herself. Malik and Nu learned their mother's identity from their grandmother's final words and set out to find her. Sumru, who is now married to one of the Cappadocia's wealthiest businessmen, Samit, continues her lavish life with the children she had with him. However, she had different plans regarding Samit's son from his first marriage, Jihan. The past of Malik and Noor, who are seeking to confront their mother, will unexpectedly cross with Jihan and his reluctant fiancée, Sivilai. Number 1. Leila Hayat Ashk Adalat. Younger Leila's life spirals into disaster when her father Hilmi marries Noor, the beautiful young woman who once cared for Leila's late mother. Blinded by love, Hilmi doesn't see the torment Leila's new stepmother inflicts on her, turning their home into a living nightmare. Tragically, Hilmi realizes too late that Noor is not who she seems, praying for his mistake with his wife, left homeless alone. Leila severes revenge on the woman who destroyed her family and stole her life. Years later, Leila returns under the guise of Ella, a talented chef hired by Noor, who is now living in luxury with her new partner, former football star Taifu. If you like our video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing videos like this. If you like our video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing videos like this. If you like our video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing videos like this.